story. But this morning, I got to say, one of the reasons that I'm very happy to share this story with you this morning is I just love how this sounds. There's a phrase in here that I think would make an excellent podcast to listen to.
All right.
It all begins with a bizarre fruit dispute. I'd listen to that. I'd subscribe. I'd like it. Fruit dispute? Just people arguing about fruit. Tell me you wouldn't listen to that. Or at least give it a chance. Fruit dispute? Headline reads, bizarre fruit dispute ends with area man setting apartment on fire. This is in West Palm Beach, Florida, where a man claimed the Holy Spirit told him to set a fire inside his apartment. He was arrested after trying to burn his home down. According to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department, deputies responded to a call and learned that the ordeal began after a bizarre dispute over a piece of fruit.
Any certain fruit specifically? Or?
Well, it was an apple.
Okay.
Uh-huh. According to the sheriff's office, deputies responded to the call and learned the ordeal began after the dispute over the fruit. Neighbor told deputies a 57-year-old Jeffrey Knapp knocked on the door earlier that afternoon demanding an apple.
I'm trying to keep the doctor away.
That's never good. Give me an apple. I know you're in there. Hey, I want an apple. You better give me an apple. Something bad's going to happen.
I know you got a fruit stand in there.
The neighbor didn't have an apple to offer, and that threw Knapp into a rage. He first began erratically cutting his own hair.
Well, that's a hell of a response.
Letting the hair fall into a pile on the ground.
Boy, I didn't see that coming.
Well, okay, the neighbor comes, bangs on your door, wants an apple. You don't have an apple, so they start cutting their own hair. And you assume, okay, that was weird, but at least it's over.
Yeah.
It's not over. Less than an hour later, the witness said smoke alarms started blaring, and she noticed smoke just pouring out of this guy's unit.
Yeah, that did escalate.
After hearing slurred, angry outbursts from inside, the neighbor pulled the complex's fire alarm and dialed 911.
That's quite a little flow chart that guy follows. You know?
Step 1, knock on door.
Step 1, ask for apple.
2, ask for apple. 3, cut hair.
Okay, let's see.
Do they have apple?
No.
Yes, eat apple. No. Cut off your hair.
Cut your hair off.
When Palm Beach County Fire Rescue arrived,
Start fire.
Knapp refused to open the door to his burning apartment.
Oh, no. This is my fire. You don't get any of it.
You're just going to put it out. That's not what I want. Cruz had to break his door down, according to the criminal probable cause affidavit. Once inside, Cruz say they found the apartment filled with a haze of smoke as Knapp sat in the middle of the burning room, smoking
with his new haircut.
Brand new haircut.
Yeah.
Sitting in the middle of his blazing apartment, smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
Raji.
Oh, hey, when'd you guys get here?
If you've got them.
I've never looked so cool in my life.
Look at me.
He was smoking a cigarette on the kitchen stove. An open gas flame was consuming a melting pile of electronics, paper, and a battery. While being escorted out of this smoke-filled home, Knapp admitted to arson, telling officials he lit a Bible on fire because the Holy Spirit commanded it. Even after his arrest, Knapp's anger did not simmer down as he reportedly hurled profanities at the neighbor who called for help. First you don't have an apple, then you're going to call the fire station on me? Deputies found probable cause to book him on a couple of counts of first-degree arson, property damage of over $1,000, and interfering with a firefighter and a deputy. And I will say this, looking at the mugshot, he's not a good barber. But I've seen worse.
And up to this point, no one had to eat any hair.
No, that would have almost been too much for this story. If he made someone eat a beard, that would have been.
You don't have an apple? I wanted to eat an apple. Well, you know what? I'll eat my hair.
They cut my beard and forced me to eat it.
Honestly, this story is just fine as it is. If he would have started eating his hair, it would have been too much.
It's pretty loony.
David Darren in the morning on Planet 93.9. Bing bong!
You wouldn't mind if we did another bonus Florida story, would you? Because think about
You're not
something.
topping that one.
Well, hang on now. I think I might have found a potential mate for the earlier Florida man
All right.
story.
Good luck.
We might have. From time to time, we'll have a story about a dispute between a child and a parent.
Uh-huh.
And you'll make the comment about how, you were so happy when you brought that baby home from the hospital. And then the baby grows up to become
A monster.
challenging, let's say. This story comes to us from...
Greatest day of my life.
Uh-huh.
Sure about that?
Story comes to us from Lucha County, Florida. Lucha County, Florida. It's home of the University of Florida. The county seat is Gainesville. All right, gives you some idea we're in in our favorite peninsula. You'll find this story.
Florida, but that's America's wing.
And Gainesville is part of the story. This is a domestic dispute that took a messy turn earlier this week. According to a arrest report here, a fight between a daughter and her dad. Mm-hmm. The fight happened around 3:45 in the afternoon on Monday after 25-year-old Elisa's... Sorry. I have to buckle up and get through this story.
Okay.
The fight began at 3:45 in the afternoon on Monday after 25-year-old Alicia Rivera's mother told her she could not come on a trip with them to Gainesville. In response, 25-year-old Alicia Rivera jumped on top of mom's car, denting it. When the 62-year-old woman attempted to go back inside,
Like in the garage?
the daughter dragged her mother to the ground and stole her purse, stopping only when Dad came out and intervened. An hour later, deputies said, Rivera became upset when her dad refused to give her alcohol from his liquor cabinet. According to the report, that's when Rivera then squatted, defecated into her own hand, and threw her feces at her 68-year-old father.
We gotta fight the power. Fight the powers that be.
The dispute left the right side of her mother's body and face swollen. The deputy also noted a brown substance stuck in her dad's hair alongside a bleeding bite mark.
Now, do you think this is going to make the Christmas letter?
I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season. Me and Irv are frequently going to Gainesville on trips. Elise wants to come, but sometimes we have to tell her no.
And she flings her poo.
She'll squat in the driveway, make it her own hand, and throw it like a monkey at the zoo. All that money wasted on clarinet lessons. She's been charged with robbery without a weapon.
Throws like a girl.
Charged with criminal mischief and battery on a person 65 years or older, booked into the county jail just before 9 p.m. Are mom and dad going to come bail her out? I think that's unlikely, but I don't know.
I like the idea that eventually I have additional protection. I'm compromised, you know.
What a fanciful notion it is to have a liquor cabinet. Is that a thing people still do? Give me liquor from your liquor cabinet.
And they have to lock it. It comes with a lock.
Yes. I feel like you don't see those anymore. Is that a thing?
I think it can be.
Liquor cabinet?
It can be.
Hope everyone has a happy holiday season.
Blessed.
No picture this year.
My face is still swollen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Top 5 Things Podcast with Dave and Darren.
Oh, well, this is kind of a bummer.
Baby, New Year strikes again. Let's find out who died.
Bum, bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, he's gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Greg Hyman is dead. 78 years old, died at his home in Boca Raton, Florida.
Greg Hyman.
Greg Hyman was one of the creators. He and another guy came up with a toy 30 years ago that was everything. Tickle Me Elmo. Guy helped create Tickle Me Elmo. Longtime toy designer. Hyman already had a couple of hits on his hands. There was a toy he did, an electronic organ called Major Morgan. He made talking versions of Barney the Purple Dinosaur and the robot Alfie. That was a big deal. When a fellow inventor, a guy named Ron Durbin, approached him with an idea. What if we made a toy that's laughter would intensify? It would laugh harder and harder the more you tickled it. And they went to work. And they created...
Tickle Me Elmo.
No, Tickles the Chimp. The first one was called Tickles the Chimp, and no one cared. But then they showed Tickles the Chimp to...
I'd like to have a Tickles the Chimp.
I bet it's worth quite a lot of money, because they didn't make a ton of them. They met with someone from Tyco, and Tyco said, we have no interest in this monkey toy, but we have the license for the Muppets. What if we had
Let's
one of the
tickle
Muppets?
one of those.
Yes. So Tyco won the license to produce plush toys based on Sesame Street, and that's when Hyman and his partner Durbin went to work developing this Tickle Me Elmo toy, which would vibrate 3 times and say, that tickles whenever you squeezed it. It came out in the summer of 1996. Toy sold out of its initial run of 400,000 toys on Black Friday.
Now, some of those Muppets you couldn't tickle.
Which ones?
Some of them, because they probably wet themselves. Like the guys up in the balcony. You want to be tickling them.
That's an idea.
You want to tickle Miss Piggy? I don't know.
You're going to end up with a broken arm.
Yeah, she might punch back.
Greg Hyman was born in June of 1947. As a preteen, he offered paid lessons to teach his schoolmates about electricity. The first 3 lessons were free. He'd get you hooked on electricity, and then
Well, you got to have it.
That's fantastic. That's my side hustle is I teach my fellow classmates about electricity.
So was he working non-union?
Well, he was a teenager, pre-teenager.
I'm just saying.
He also created, it says here, a rocket ship riding toy that was built using the insides of a washing machine. Dropped out of Cornell University his freshman year so he could just focus on making inventions in his basement, which included a hovering bumper car and an anti-siphoning device to protect gas tanks and cars. Developed a bunch of toys, including an electrical musical toy that went on sale in 1979 after being acquired by the good people at Play School. He also created dolls that drank milk from a bottle and another whose heart started to beat when a toy stethoscope was touched against the doll's chest.
Now, that toy that drank the milk probably did wet itself. That was probably one of the features.
It's one of the gimmicks, huh?
Uh-huh, right.
Yeah, they stopped making toys that go to the bathroom a while ago. I mean, I don't think they make those anymore. I feel like that's...
Tickle Me Elmo was the last one.
Well, he didn't go to the bathroom. He just said that tickles.
But if you keep tickling, I'm not going to be able to control myself. And you couldn't really blame him.
No, it's your fault. It's not Elmo's fault.
What'd you think was going to happen?
That'd be a good idea for a toy. What'd you think was going to happen, Elmo? Teaches kids about natural consequences.
Well, yeah.
You're listening to Dave and Darren's Top 5 Things.
Summertime means farm stands are open. And sometimes there's somebody there at the farm stand.
Yeah.
And sometimes there isn't. And
Honor system, yeah.
It's an honor system, exactly. And I was driving through Guttenberg not that long ago. And when you get to the top of the overlook, there's a woman there that sells local honey.
Uh-huh.
She's always there, though.
Okay.
Or you'll drive by places that sell, sweet corn.
Yeah.
And
I've seen it.
There'll be a box. You put your money in the box, you
Right.
take the corn, and off you go, right?
I've seen it where, there's tomatoes, and it's by, and you can even weigh the tomatoes, I guess.
Oh, wow. Well, in Colorado, there was a local farm stand, and this woman goes to the farm stand that is unmanned, and she decides, well, if there's nobody here, I'll just help myself. And you can see what this woman probably was not expecting was there's a camera inside the unmanned farm stand.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Because that's possible these days.
Well, yeah. I'm just going to...
I'm going to rip them off.
Here's my tiger tidbit for you. You're being filmed right now.
Yeah.
Wherever you're listening to this, there's a camera on you. Welcome to 2026, friend.
And you're holding it.
You paid for it. This woman facing backlash online after a viral video shows her clearing out the shelves at a farm stand, taking several packages of oatmeal cream pies.
I got something on a sweet tooth.
And a couple of loaves of organic sourdough bread.
This is going to be good.
I think I'm going to just help myself. Gone Astray Goods has posted this video on their TikTok. Usually they just show content with farm stand and small related, small business operations, that kind of thing, with baked goods and all of that. But this time they showed the video, and it's gone viral.
And now we're going to hunt you down.
This woman, who they call the oatmeal cream pie bandit.
Not the cream pie bandit.
She struck again.
Uh-oh.
The cream pie.
Don't Google it.
No, do not. The security footage shows this woman grabbing multiple bags of bread and so many oatmeal cream pies and then putting them in her bag. The owner of the farm stand, I guess, had just put all of the cream pies and bread out like 5 minutes before this woman showed up and helped herself to everything.
Good fresh.
And then you see footage of the owner, and this woman comes back, and the owner's like, hey, you need to pay me for all the stuff you took.
What do you mean?
It's all the cream pies and sourdough bread. I know you took that stuff. I need you to pay me for it. Don't say, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
You know perfectly well what I mean. I need you to pay for those oatmeal cream pies.
Money, please.
And this woman does the bit where she starts patting herself down like, well, let me see if I have my wallet on me.
I don't have those cream pies on me.
No, your wallet's what I want, stupid. So she's like, oh, I left my wallet in my car.
And then off she goes.
And then she
And
says,
now I'm going to tear off like Pee Wee Herman.
that's the long and the short of it. Yes. She's like, oh, I'll be happy to pay you for those cream pies.
Let me just go get my...
I got my wallet in my car. Let me just go get that.
Get my accelerator.
And then, then she hits the gas and gets out of there. I'll be right back. No, you won't. The bakery, again, Gone Astray Goods. Quite a name for a business. because your goods have gone astray.
Yeah, no, you nailed it.
Bakery owner was able to get video of the Range Rover's license plate when the lady came back a second
You
time.
own a Range Rover?
On a different day. Well, those Range Rovers. If I'm going to make the payment, I can't be spending money on oatmeal cream pies.
I don't have pie money. Have you seen what these cost?
Yeah, she comes back a different day looking for pies, and the owner's like, "Hey, I know who you are. I need you to pay me for all the stuff you took." Hang on a second. Maybe I left my wallet in my Range Rover.
Bail!
You did not.
Bail!
Dave and Darren in the morning. On Real Alternative Radio, it's Planet 93.9.
You ever use DoorDash or Uber Eats?
I've been part of it. I've never done it myself.
You've been at someone's house and they've ordered it? Or
Yeah, okay. I guess I have, yes, but I don't do it like some people do.
There's an enormous amount of trust because you're having someone who doesn't even technically work for the restaurant you're ordering for, right?
Yeah, right.
Deliver the food. So you want food from a place, you get another person involved in the transaction.
Yes.
They bring the food to your house and you pay a fee for that, and
Yeah.
you tip your driver something along those lines, right?
I was at a wedding recently.
Oh.
And in the hotel, someone had DoorDashed something.
Very smart.
Big, giant bags of McDonald's.
Very smart. Soak up that grease from all the beer you've been drinking all day long.
Someone must have passed out.
Oh, wow.
As those bags sat there for hours.
Oh, wow.
It's like
Too sleepy for hamburger sandwiches.
Too sleepy for hamburgers.
Interesting. This is a story of an Uber Eats driver who I'm not sure what happened here. It's last Saturday, right? Mm-hmm. May the 17th. This woman, Monique Johnson, orders Popeye's chicken.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. It's around 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah, gotta have a chicken.
when she orders $23.59 worth of Popeye's chicken. All
They're
right?
open at that hour?
They must have been at this location to get your Popeye's chicken at 3 in the morning to have it door dashed.
It's crucial.
I must have it. So the 30-year-old woman orders $23.59 worth of Popeye's chicken via Uber Eats. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Her driver shows up about 4 o'clock in the morning with the chicken. Now, here's the thing. Because it's 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? She instructs the delivery driver, hey, do me a favor. Call me when you're outside.
What, to wake me up?
Because I've got people that are sleeping in my house. I'm awake.
Yeah.
I don't need you ringing the doorbell.
Okay, yeah. Well, you wouldn't ring the doorbell, would you? I mean,
I'm not sure.
don't you get an indication that I delivered your stuff?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a good question. She says, text me or call me when you get here so I know the food is here. But that's how she wants to be told.
All right, but I would think that you would be receiving some sort of text.
Yeah.
That would just be like protocol.
Yeah, good call. She says she never got the phone call and she never got the message. And so, the food wasn't coming, so she fell asleep. She wakes up the next morning and the Popeye's chicken is sitting there on the front stoop.
Yeah.
And the bag is completely flat. It's been flattened. She says she picked up the food and just put it right in the trash. She says, I was confused as to why it was flat. Then she checked her Ring camera to see what had happened to her chicken. And what had happened to her chicken was when the driver dropped off the Popeye's chicken, he put it on the front stoop and then just started kicking it and smashing it with his feet and then stomping on it. Then he walked back to his vehicle.
What goes on?
I have no idea. She says, even if I didn't answer the door on my phone, why would you take a photo acting like you delivered the food and then stamp it and kick it? So, yeah, they do. They take a picture of your door going, here's your food. It's there. So he did that, and then he just proceeded to dance on top of her chicken.
Huh. Chicken dance.
She filed a complaint with Uber Eats but never got a response. That's when she decided, I'll just post a video of this on online. And as you can imagine, she's getting a response. Uber has followed her now on TikTok, but they have not contacted her directly to talk about what they're going to do about this flattened chicken.
Don't they kind of need to?
I would think so.
I found some DoorDash food that was on my sidewalk one day. It was strange. It was like, I didn't order this, but there's food sitting like here's your drink. Then here's a bag of hamburger sandwiches in it, but it was like tore open, and there was like one spot where there were ants around. It's like
you're gonna have ants.
Like, so I went ahead and picked it up and threw it out. Although,
how tempted were you, Darren?
I did.
You have a history of eating weird things that you just discover on your trips,
like the streetza that I found.
Streetza, tell us that one.
I might have been on a walk and found some Totino party pizzas in the street.
What's the matter with you?
So I took it home. I ate it. It was fine. I mean, after I baked it, I call it streetza.
I am shocked. Shocked.
But yeah,
Well, not that shocked.
I did think about it.
You're going. When did this happen?
Oh, this is months ago.
So you're going for a walk and you just find Totino's party pizza in the street?
Yeah, they're on a sidewalk street, that sort of thing. And so it's like, well, I'm going to be walking past here on the way back. And if it's still here,
then I'll know it's meant to be.
Then I'll know it's mine. So there were a couple. One was like the seal was broken on it, so I left that one alone. But the other two I brought with me, and I, eventually got around to baking them. And yeah, I had some streetza.
I was referring to the Dr. Pepper that you found on your windshield.
Well,
you
yeah,
helped
that was
yourself
just sitting
to.
there.
So,
but this DoorDash food that wasn't mine, I'm sure that some of it in there was fine, but I had the willpower to just throw it away.
Did it take every bit of your willpower?
It took most of it.
It's a miracle that you haven't been captured. Someone can just leave out some bait and put you in a cage.
That's true. I would fall. I would fall for it.
I don't know. There was a sandwich on the road, and the next thing I know, I woke up in a basement.
It's a good thing I'm not a mouse. Well, I am. I'm beer mouse. But
Oh, no, you don't. Not again. Sorry.
Streetza.
yeah.
Oh, only you.
Well, I'm here. I'm fine. Tasted fine.
It's a relative term.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go, that's the end. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, and join us soon for another Dave and Darren's Top 5 Things.
I'm done. Do what you want. Pull the plug.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.